Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's video is something a bit different. It's not a review, it's not a tutorial, it's not a first impressions video. It's the things in my life that I wish I purchased sooner. And it's going to cover a bunch of different stuff and things you might not expect. It's from things in the kitchen to things in the bedroom to things in the shower. So let's get started. I drink wine. Okay, the first thing on my list is my coffee maker. We got this coffee maker during lockdown. I think it was one of the first times we were allowed to go anywhere when they opened up the local Harvey Norman and we were able to go inside, and we bought the coffee maker. Now, I'm a coffee drinker. I start every single morning with a nice big fat latte. In particular, I like frothy milk. Now, when I was in my 20s, and even my 30s, I loved those big, elaborate coffee machines where, the bean to cup, or you had to do all of this and ding, ding, ding. And I loved that because it was ritualistic and it was fun and it made a mighty fine coffee. And I've killed them because I use them so much. But as I've gotten older and kids got older and things got more hectic in my life, I don't want that kind of mess anymore. I want something quick. So we bought this one from Lavazza. I think it's called the Desea. And it takes these little pods, super, super easy. But the benefit, the true benefit, this is like a one button number. All you do is pour your milk into the glass cup that comes with the machine, you slide it on, and you push a button. Seriously, that's it. And it automatically froths the milk for you. And then once the frothing is done, through the pod that you stuck in the top, it starts to release the coffee. So literally, you push a button, you walk away, you come back, your coffee's done. So this is my savior. It's one of my favorite things. I use it twice a day. I have one in the morning as soon as I get up, and I have one in the afternoon when I need a little bit of a pick-me-up. They have these recyclable pods, so it's kinder to the environment, and you're able to modify whatever type of coffee you want. So Mr. Cameraman, Gary, is a decaf guy, whatever. And I like to experiment with some of the other flavors and strengths. So it's part of my daily routine, and I love it. Okay, item number 2 is in the shower. And this may not come as a surprise if you've seen a few of my videos. It is a new shampoo. It's actually a non-shampoo shampoo called New Wash. Now, I'm not going to get into the massive detail of it because I've already done a review of it quite recently. So I will put the video link here and I will put the details down below. And it's just done wonders for my hair, and it's completely changed the way I do everything, and it's magnificent. And I wish I had learned about it a heck of a lot sooner. So if you're interested, go check it out. Number 3, I'm sort of staying in the shower section, is actually a razor. And this was a big surprise for me this year. I bought it from a company based in Northern Ireland. It's actually a safety razor. So it actually has replaceable single blades. And the beauty of this whole thing, not only is it kinder to the environment, there's no waste and all that sort of stuff, but it's beautiful, and that's nice too, but it gives the nicest shave, the closest shave I've ever had. So again, I've done a full video about this one too, totally unexpectedly, so I'll put those links here and there and everywhere, so you can go check that one out. It's beautiful, and I love it. So number 4 is going to give you a bit of insights into me. I do like my wine, I like my bubbles, and one of the big additions to our house was a wine fridge, and it's not something I'd ever would have thought about purchasing, and I don't know why, because I might be considered a wino in some places. And we got this, it belonged to Gary's dad, and I love it. So what it means is we have somewhere to keep all of that good stuff in one place, and it keeps it at the right temperature. Now, living here in Ireland, refrigerators can be a lot smaller, as they can in most European places. You can get the big American style fridge, but our kitchen has an integrated fridge, which means it looks lovely, but it's not big enough and it can't hold all the booze. So this has been a dream. So that's where the wine, the bubbles, the beer, the cider, all that stuff sits. It is replenished regularly, and I love it. If you don't have one of those and you do a lot of enjoying of the alcoholic beverages, then you should probably get one. And leading nicely into that is item number 5. And those are my insulated champagne glasses. Now, these are little copper glasses that have insulation inside. Now, they're not necessarily made for people who are drinking at home and things are kept cool. I discovered these when I was visiting my brother and his wife in California, I guess a couple of summers ago. We were sitting outside by the fire, and the fire was kind of hot, obviously, as fire is. But our glasses of bubbles were sitting next to it in these little cups, and it never got hot, and I couldn't believe it. And I just thought we're onto something here. So we'd actually started with these other ones that are slightly larger. We use them for gin and tonics, and we use them for cider, and it just keeps the drink super, super cold. So then my lovely daughter, who is of drinking age in this country, by the way, for Christmas last year bought me the champagne ones. So you can see that the older, bigger versions are very well worn because they are very well loved, and in fact, it's probably time to buy new ones. But these insulated cups are phenomenal. Now, I've already used separate ones for water, but these are specifically for your alcohol, so yay! I have no idea what the brand is. Do you?
No, I forgot.
Shite. I actually right now can't remember what brand they are, but I will make sure to put the details down below for these products and for everything we're talking about here today. Okay, the next one gives a little insight into one of my character flaws, which is I lose things. And I love the Apple tile. I think it's Apple.
No, it's not Apple.
It's not Apple.
No.
Okay. I don't know who makes it.
I love the tile. It's just tile.
It's just tile. It's its own thing. I got this as a gift by my uncle, and I don't think I used it for probably 3 years. It kind of sat in a drawer, and actually I think it was Gary that said, you should probably bust that puppy out. And I did, and it's amazing how much that has saved me on so many different occasions. I have a tendency to lose my phone, and I lose my keys. Strangely enough, one day I left them in the trunk of the car. I was taking the groceries out and closed the trunk and didn't even realize it. So this little guy is great. It has a little app that's on my phone. You can just push a little button and it starts to beep and make very loud noises. I found my keys in the strangest places that I'm pretty sure without this device I never would have found. So woohoo, tile, yay. Okay, the next 2 items are in the sleep category. I don't know if you've seen any of my videos before, but I take my sleep very seriously. I have masks, I have fans, I have all sorts of things. But one of the big game changers for me was actually a heated mattress pad. And I don't know why the fuck I didn't think of this sooner, because I moved to Ireland from California. I've only ever lived in super hot climates. I grew up in Florida. It's cold here, and at night getting into bed, it is awfully cold. And for years, I used a hot water bottle, because that's what people here do. You fill it up with boiling water, you stick it in the bed, and it's warm when you go to bed. Now, a hot water bottle is only about this big, though, so you're only getting your butt warm or certain parts of your body, not the whole thing. Ha ha ha! It was like Christmas morning when I discovered this, just at the shop randomly, thought, that sounds interesting, threw it on the bed, and about 10 minutes, maybe a half an hour before bed, I turn it on to heat up the bed. It's amazing. And the beauty of the one that I purchased is that it has 2 different controllers, one on each side of the bed, because cameraman there is not such a fan. He doesn't want the bed all nice and toasty. So I only use it for 10 or 15 minutes. When I get in bed, I turn it off. But it makes the difference between, getting into bed like this or, getting into bed fully clothed. Like, I don't like to sleep with lots of stuff on. So anyway, this is the absolute perfect thing for me. Completely changed my nighttime experience, and it's just a joy going to bed. Staying in the bedroom, my pillow. I bought a new pillow, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months ago. And in fact, I did a video about the reason that I bought the pillow. And it is called I think it's Enviros cervical neck pillow situation. And I bought it to help me with my back sleeping, because it was really difficult for me to find pillows that would make me feel comfortable sleeping on my back. And I've been doing that back sleeping thing for about a year and a half. And a lot of the pillows just didn't give me the right support. Oh my God, this pillow is so great. I think the pillow cost about £30 off of Amazon UK, and it is a dream. Now, cameraman hates it. He's like, why would you sleep with this thing? It's awful. But I like to sleep quite low, and I need to get the right support, and this is an absolute dream. So if you're looking for a pillow that's really, really good to help sustain you on sleeping on your back, give your neck the right support, this thing is just a dream, and it makes sleeping on my back easy. Easy peasy peasy. And I should have bought this a long time ago. Okay, item number 9, we're almost at the end, is actually a beauty thing. It's Revitalash. This is an eyelash serum that I started using just in the past couple of months. In fact, I did a video about this too. Seems I've done a video about a lot of these things. Helping the eyelashes grow naturally, so that if I don't feel like putting any makeup on, which is a lot, my eyelashes look really great. Now, it's expensive, but it works. So it's one of those things that I kind of wish I had discovered sooner. And in fact, my friend told me about it sooner. It just took me a while to take the plunge and to buy it. But it's one of those things that I'm going to keep purchasing because it does a great job. Yay, Revitalash. And item number 10. This is kind of a social thing. And when I say social, I mean social just inside of our house. Because during lockdown, we had nothing to do. We had nowhere to go. They were so strict in Ireland. You couldn't go past 2 kilometers without the cops stopping you. So you were locked in your house the whole time. So we decided, and we talked about it a lot, and finally took the plunge and bought a record player. oh my gosh, the hours of entertainment we have had since we got that thing. And it's been such a joy to kind of purchase records and play with records. So every Saturday night we'd sit downstairs, and instead of, watching TV or watching the movie, we would just play records. We had a little game going. We had 2 different piles, sort of an A and a B, and we'd say B12 or A32 or whatever, and you had no idea what you were going to listen to, and you just put a record on and you would play it until it was over. Just like in the good old days when I was young, we didn't have CDs, maybe eventually did, but when we were young, you got a record, you turned it on. When it hit the end, you flipped it over. So you knew every song on every album because that's the way we consumed music then. So it's kind of back to the olden days, and even my daughter Rowan, who's 19, she got in on the game. So we'd all be sitting down, having a glass of wine, having a laugh, and listening to music. So this really gave us hours and hours of entertainment. Probably spent a little too much on vinyls because we bought a lot and we continue to buy them, but it's just given us such great fun and a great way to hang out together and to be together, and to get through was actually pretty shitty time. Okay guys, that's it for me. Those are the 10 things that I wish that I bought sooner that just bring me joy and bring me happiness or just make my life easier. If you have some of those things, I'd really appreciate it if you put it down below, because I like learning about you guys and what are the things that make you happy. Maybe there's something out there I need to look into as well. If you like the look of this video, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. You'll give this video a thumbs up and also hit that notification bell so you know every time a new video is uploaded, which happens every week. So thanks again for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye. What have I done?
Just move the chair from behind you there.
Are you joking me? The whole time it's been there?
Yeah, you moved it when you got the battery.
Might have to do the whole thing again.
No.